you're feeling lonely today, come along and throw your cares away.
The go-home Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully you did too. There was great stories to be told. But this is things you might have missed Monday Night Raw. Before we get started, make sure you like the video. It really does help it out on YouTube. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It's literally free. Randy Orton kicked off Monday Night Raw this week. You may notice he had some cuts on his forehead. Well, this was actually injuries he sustained at a WWE live event this weekend. Thanks to this Twitter user for posting the video. You see blood flowing down his face. But we did get the reunion of Rkbro. They're back together again, and Riddle's face when Randy Orton hugged him literally told the entire story. This didn't end there. Riddle basically laying out the challenge for SummerSlam. Rkbro versus AJ and Omos. Last week, we had Elias literally burn his guitar and tell us that Elias is dead. Well, this week we got that video again, and then we got a new one of Elias carrying a tombstone that turned out to be his own. It looks like Elias is actually dead. Like, actually dead. I think maybe we're going to get a whole new name for Elias. I don't know what that's going to be, but I think the new name is coming. I don't know what it could be. I don't know if it's going to be a new character. I really hope it's like a dark character. I really think Elias could pull that off really well, so let's do that. We got the debut episode of Moist TV. It was really good. I actually really enjoyed it. It was funny as crap, and it gave us this best moment of the week for sure.
This is humiliating. This is embarrassing. This is uncalled for.
I don't know where those rubber duckies went, but we will see.
And WWE used this segment really well to continue that story of Miz and Morrison, the tension between them, before later on when Morrison turned his back on the Miz and left him. But massive props to the Miz. The selling of that bro kick was great. He literally stayed in the air for ages with his legs like that. How do you do that? That's insane. Eva Marie basically made Doudrop go to Alexa's playground this week. She wanted her to steal the Lily doll, and it didn't take long for Doudrop to show up, and yes, she took the Lily doll. But I want to say a massive thank you because I've been sent exclusive footage of what Doudrop saw. I'm really sorry. Lily made me do it.
This is a friendship that'll never ever end.
The friendship between Mansoor and Ali seemed to be working out really well as Mustafa Ali helped Mansoor win the match tonight. Mansoor defeating Mace. I really like this duo, and it's great to see them both get TV time. Mustafa Ali's kind of gone from character to character, and really good to see him now get some direction.
The are you?
This guy was in Raw's audience this week. They told us who it was. It was Olympic gold medalist Keldon Johnson. That's pretty cool. However, during Raw, Gable Steveson tweeted out, "I will be at SummerSlam this week at WWE." Gable is the guy who's Olympic gold medalist who has been literally the talk of social media after he and Vince and WWE kind of had a back and forth together. It looks like he could be heading to WWE. During Randy Orton's entrance at the start of Raw, Jimmy Smith, the new Raw commentator, said that no one's ever RKO'd him at the announce table. Someone tell him the rules of wrestling, because that literally means that someone's going to RKO Jimmy Smith at the announce table in the next few weeks, doesn't it? Naomi posted this picture to Twitter over the weekend, and obviously this has got fans excited her return could be imminent. But obviously look at the pictures. It's definitely the same, right? I'm not losing my mind there. That is exactly the freaking same, near enough. Wait, I hope she was going to go and join, like, the Usos and Roman, the Bloodline. Could she be joining Bobby Lashley? I don't know, that's kind of strange, though. But it's now time for your weekly Raw News! Now, we have already done SummerSlam predictions, an entire video on the channel already. It went up the other day, so make sure you check that out. But of course, on Raw, they announced more matches as Rkbro will take on AJ Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team titles. We actually did predict this. I think Rkbro will win. They also announced on Raw that Little Miss Bliss will go one-on-one with Eva Marie. I just hope she kills her. Obviously, I didn't know this match was going to take place. So my prediction for this, obviously, it's Alexa Bliss. On Twitter, right now, you can use hashtag Team Roman or hashtag Team Cena. And next to it, well, you'll get a little emoji. I like that. That's really cool. Well done, WWE. Charlotte Flair has got brand new t-shirts available on WWE Shop. However, I much prefer Nikki ASH's first ever merchandise. Of course, Almost Superheroes Activate and the logo shirt. I really like that one of them's over the top, in your face, and the other one's very subtle. You could wear the other one and people would have no idea it's wrestling. However, Nikki ASH snapped on this week's Raw, attacking Charlotte Flair after her loss to Rhea Ripley, but then it led to her and Rhea tagging. I really don't like that booking by WWE, and the fans seemingly don't either. There was someone in the audience this week with a Not My Hero sign. She's been getting boos at live events. That video went viral earlier on yesterday, and man, I think they need to tone it down just a tiny bit with Nikki ASH, because I don't think the fans are responding the way they hoped. I really don't.
100%. You're the reason why I came out of retirement.
Now we know who to blame. Massive F you. But in fairness, I did actually enjoy this. Goldberg hit Lashley with a spear. Now, you know what? That's kind of cool because it's setting up the match. And I actually, for the first time, got a little bit, just a tiny little bit hyped for Goldberg versus Lashley. So, good job, WWE. SummerSlam on Saturday is sponsored by WWE 2K22, which is really cool because obviously that means we're going to get some kind of big reveal. You're hearing all the rumors online that this is one of the best wrestling games ever. And I'm really excited to see what they have to show us at SummerSlam. I really want this game to be a success. I genuinely do. Karrion Kross murdered Jeff Hardy on Raw, again choking him out. I love the fact that when Jeff shut his eyes, his face paint still has eyes. It's really cool. I really do like that. But this is exactly how you should book Karrion Kross. He is in action Sunday. It is NXT TakeOver 36. He will defend the NXT title against Samoa Joe. So make sure you don't miss that. Samoa Joe returns to wrestling. Now, Reggie was in the park this week. This was recorded earlier today. It was shown to us for the first time on Raw, and you might be able to see some characters lurking behind Reggie. I really enjoyed this. Of course, it didn't work for Akira Tozawa and R-Truth, but Reggie got some good highlights.
Get your hand out! I want to talk to you!
Too easy.
And I get it, this isn't for everyone. I, though, am really enjoying this. I think it's a breath of fresh air on Raw. And it only lasts a few minutes. So if you're not a massive fan of it, it shouldn't spoil the show for you. But I think it's cool. Big props to Monday Night Raw and the commentary team for putting over Omos and his big hands, of course, squishing Randy Orton's head like a watermelon. I thought that was quite cool. But it's now time for New Day Watch. Yes, it is. As Miz and John Morrison were talking backstage, talking about what had happened, the New Day snuck up in between them, holding up a sign saying, "Buy our shirt," and obviously holding up the shirt as well. I really thought this was cool. New Day wasn't on the show. It got them on the show. Great comedy moment. You might have even missed it, so if you did, let me know down below. But this was just awesome. Drew McIntyre was back again with his sword, and of course he won his handicap match. Jinder Mahal will not have his partners at ringside for SummerSlam. My only issue with this whole thing is the sword. Like, Drew's using it like it's a weapon. There's no payoff, because what are you going to do, behead someone? It's just not going to happen, is it? But seriously, don't forget, SummerSlam is Saturday. I've seen so many people on social media confused by this. But it is Saturday. Don't miss the show. Overall, I thought this Raw was really, really good. As I said, it got me excited for Goldberg and Lashley. I never thought that would happen. It was great to see Karrion Kross be used correctly. However, I do believe that the big talking point still is what is next for Elias. What is Elias's new character? What is it going to be? Is it going to be a new name, which I presume it will be with a headstone this week? I really enjoyed Raw. Easy, solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you think I missed anything, let me know down below. Like the video, share, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on those notifications so you never miss an upload. I will see you as always next time. Thanks for watching.